guys, welcome back to another video. We have a lot to get done today. I am going to be preparing some potatoes for the freezer, and I have a bunch of stuff that needs to go into my cleaning closet over here, and the cleaning closet is a complete disaster, so I need to organize that so I can get everything put back into it. But the first thing that we're going to do is get some potatoes prepared for the freezer. I have 10 pounds of potatoes here. I've got 3 onions, 5 medium red bell pepper, and 4 large green peppers. And I'm hoping that this ratio works. I do want to do some hash browns, and I want to do some like farm style potatoes. We like onions and peppers in ours, so I like to freeze them like that. So anyways, the first thing we need to do is get the peppers into some vinegar water. I got these at Walmart, and I want to make sure that they're washed. So let's go ahead and take care of that. I just use regular vinegar, and I put probably like a half cup in there with some cold water, and I just let them sit for about 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get my potatoes washed. We're not gonna peel the potatoes to get them prepped for the freezer. Antioxidants, magnesium, potassium are all in the skin of the potato. Actually, the more color your potato has, like the purple and the yellow, the more antioxidants they contain. So we're gonna go ahead and leave them on. Not necessary. Save yourself a little work, give yourself some extra vitamins, and leave the skins on. I wanted you guys to hear what it sounds like after you wash your fruits with vinegar. It gets rid of all that wax and whatever stuff they put. I mean, nothing beats growing and knowing where your veggies are coming from, even though you buy organic. I just wanted to let you guys hear that because you can tell a stark difference when you get your veggies from the grocery store. You can tell that there's like a coating on them, and then when you clean them with vinegar and let them soak, then you can tell a noticeable difference in getting rid of that. Anyways, let's get started. I get a lot of questions about this vegetable cutter. I picked it up at Costco. It was about $15, and it comes with 2 sizes of blades. It comes with a little brush to clean. Even though I've washed this in the dishwasher, there's some dry carrot on there, so I'm gonna get that off, but it's really nice. This is gonna make this job go by really quick. A lot of you guys have said that you wanted to do some freezer prep, and I love that. If you do a little bit every day or a little bit every week, you'll be surprised at how quick you have stuff stocked up in your pantry and your freezer. And just like that, we have a bowl full of onions and peppers. to blanch these potatoes for just a couple of minutes before we freeze them. So I probably should have got this going before I started cutting. Just a reminder, but we have to wait for this to come to a boil and then I'll show you how I blanch it. Okay, we are just about at a boil here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the potatoes in carefully so I don't burn myself. That's full. I'm gonna fill this up with some ice water. Okay, I have a bowl of ice water here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my strainer inside. Okay, while we're waiting for this, we're doing about 4 minutes. The reason why we're blanching them is because potatoes contain a lot of water, so they don't freeze well raw. I do raw potatoes for short-term storage in my freezer, so if I wanted to make hash browns for the next couple of weekends, I would do that. But because we are going to do long-term, we're going to boil them or blanch them just to remove the excess water, and then we're going to put them in this bowl of ice water, strain them, and freeze them before we vacuum seal. But this is a must. You can't skip this step if you're going to freeze them long term. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of my trays that are going in the freezer lined with towels. So when they come out of the ice bath, I can put them on there and they'll drain. Okay, we are good to go. We're putting them into an ice bath so that it stops the cooking process. Okay, they have been blanched and they have been pulled out and then set on a towel to get most of the moisture out. Now we're gonna place these in the freezer for about 4 hours. While we wait for the potatoes to freeze, we're gonna go ahead and get our peppers vacuum sealed. These are good for potatoes, soups, stews, stir fries. We love this in our potatoes too. Okay, you guys can flash freeze these as well, or blanch them and freeze them. I choose not to do that, but you guys can blanch them just like I did the potatoes and then freeze them because they do have a lot of water in them, which is why I'm having an issue with sealing them. But I suffered through it. But you can do the exact same thing. Blanch and then freeze and then vacuum seal. We have 6 of these ready to go in the freezer for different meals that we can use this trio for. Okay, we're a couple hours away from having to package the potatoes, but I wanted to show you my awful cleaning closet. This is sheer laziness on my part. Also, a couple of these have come down off of the wall. You see one over there. So some of the stuff that I typically would have hanging are not hanging. I need to get all of this organized so I can get all of this put in there. So nothing to do but get to it, I suppose. And I'm not feeling it. But I have to get it done. It's part of my housework. I mean, it's ironic that my cleaning closet needs to be cleaned, right? All right, let's get to it. Do you ever have those days where you just want to eat chocolate and watch movies? I'm having one of those days. But I'm not going to give in. I'm going to keep going. Part of the problem is I've got a lot of stuff in there that was never originally part of that closet. And I found later that it's a great place, but it never initially had a storage solution. So I've got to try and figure all that out today. That did not take long at all. I got it all reorganized. Sometimes just taking 5 minutes makes a big difference. Got these guys all hung up. This is the only one that doesn't have a hook, but it's out of the way. And now I can put my vacuum cleaner in here and it's fine. Perfect. Also, my shredder I put in here. We were supposed to have a shelf made for that in the office, and that didn't work out. So I decided I would just keep it in here because I only use it like once a month or once every other month. So keeping it tucked away is just fine. That's what I've been doing, but I have all of this, which is good because I have to go to, I still have stuff over there too. I have to go to the recycle. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. guys, I got 5 bags of potatoes, all stored for the freezer, and these are going to last for, I think, 6 to 8 months, it says, but probably longer. These can be used for soups, breakfast, mashed potatoes. You can use them for anything. Great item to store in your freezer. There's lots of other things that I want to try with potatoes, like stuffed potatoes and that kind of stuff. So I'm just waiting until I have more room to be able to do that. But I do think that I am going to do some pie filling and get that stored in the freezer for the upcoming holiday season. I do think I'm going to do that eventually. I'm not sure when, but I do think I'm going to get that done. But that feels good. I did a great job getting my pantry stocked and my freezer stocked, and I feel really good about all of it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you guys were inspired to do some prepping in your own home. That is my goal, is to help inspire. You may not be somebody who's super knowledgeable. Maybe you don't have all the tools, but it's totally possible to prep your home. You don't need anything fancy. Maybe the 𝓕𝓪, the little vacuum 𝓕𝓪s, that's a small investment, but you don't need all of the fancy things to put food up for you and your family. So I hope I inspired you guys to get moving in your own kitchen. Thanks so much for staying till the end, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.